As she pointed out her father and Gelinor, one of the main hunters of the Leopard clan, sitting together, quite close, chatting a bit across the way. Her father and Gelinor dancing around each other for a decade, and life is too short, even for elves. Perhaps especially for elves.
Honestly, a mere decade, and she already wants to push them into each other's arms. I don't see how this could possibly last afterwards.
A mere decade? Gosh, I mean... No wonder so few procreating around here. You guys take forever.
Well,
Hey, 2 weeks before me and Bonnie were married.
Boggles the mind how quickly humans do it.
So
If
glad
humans
I'm
built
not
Acroville, they would have simply slashed the trees down and built a wooden palisade as opposed to this palace we stand in now.
Would have been a lot more convenient to get to. Rur, what do you got, man?
I was thinking, what if, while the mood's been set, I can bait them into talking each other up?
And Gelinor turns his attention off of Resme for a moment, towards you. Rur, what are you? You are
Well,
a very small human, if I have ever seen one, but I feel as if you are something else entirely.
it is along those lines. For simplicity, you can...
And as you start talking, Renavo just reaches out a hand and just puts it directly in front of Gelinor's face, and just back of his hand across of his mouth. What a ridiculous lack of manners you have! These are guests, Gelinor!
It's no big deal, I promise. You both seem like you have plenty to tell.
Really? I hunt. I bring back fish. I bring back food for the clan.
But you're skillful.
You can see it that way. It is not that hard.
Well, for some...
Fish do not run far.
I see what Renavo sees in him.
While it might not be hard for some, the understanding and the knowledge is still something that people do find to be interesting.
Perhaps. And Renavo
He's
kind
my
of
brother from another mother.
butts in here. What is the word for this? He does not speak much of his own valor. It is a part, perhaps, of what makes a hunter. Keep to themselves. Got nothing but the company of his own head for days in the jungles. And forgets how to leave it when he comes back sometimes.
Stop. I will not be attacked in such a way.
I'm in this picture and I don't like it.
I'm in it and I don't like this picture.
I am acquainted with an individual of a similar demeanor. It's rather endearing at times.
Little grumpa puss.
He grows on you. Do not know if you'll be around long enough to see, but believe it or not, there is a pleasant person somewhere deep inside this body, and he goes around the shoulder.
Somewhere.
I really did not realize until this exact moment that this is literally just Buddy and Esther, but extra
Yep.
down to their very classes.
Wow. And things just took a turn for the awkward.
I ship it.
So, as you're talking here,
I'm a little stunned by that revelation.
and so I did not realize this literally at all until this role-playing snare. I'm like, holy crap, this is just Buddy and Estes.
I've always thought they were kind of sweet on each other.
You know, Estes, remember that one time you taught me how to slow dance?
Vaguely.
You wouldn't want to teach anybody else, would you? Maybe they would get a better idea if they had demonstration or something.
telling Bonnie about this, right?
Nope.
Okay, then.
Goodness gracious, you two have so
Nope.
much more depth than I ever thought.
Don't worry about it. Let's go.
Okay.
Some absolute dedication here. I wish I could play something to accompany.
Now let me show you right here. Now you guys are perfect. Now come over here and learn how to dance. Me and Esvis will show you. It'll be really good. Good for learning.
And Vernavo looks at the group of you. Okay. I will admit this. You have earned at least some trust that stands up. I'm curious. I have heard from some of the children about your northern dance. Come on, Galenor. And Galenor still is sitting on the ground. All right.
Steps uncomfortably close to Buddy. One arm around his waist. And one arm out.
One arm around the metal.
Yep, one arm around the metal. And
Darwin rages.
Clank.
As
Fireworks in the
Vernavo kind of
background.
steps forward
Zap,
to copy and